Hey y'all, those who are watching live and those who will join and catch this community live at a later time. We're not going to be super long tonight. My name is Asiyah. I am a channel for the divine. I journey my inner space and come into greater, deeper intimacy with myself, for all beings, all things, or God, Allah, Shekinah, Prime Source, Hashem, Brahman, the Most High, the infinite dimensions beyond and within God, Allah, Shekinah, Prime Source, Hashem, Brahman, the Most High. You are tuned into one of my Facebook community lives, Ashley Phillips on YouTube. I go live to create community, to be a part of community, and channel whatever the soul of the spirit puts on my heart space to channel to say. Using my multidimensionality, my Shalamama capabilities, ESP, channeling gifts, mediumship. So I have two podcasts, y'all. Kingdom Things podcast with Ashley Nicole Phillips, which is available to stream for free on YouTube as well as Spotify. And then my brother-sister podcast, Oneness Connection Energetic Upliftment, which is available to stream for free on YouTube. This past Wednesday, Oneness Connection Energetic Upliftment, the live streams are a new posting, new offering every Wednesday, unless otherwise stated, 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. Again, subscribe to the channel on YouTube. And then Kingdom Things podcast with Ashley Nicole Phillips. We have Monday, 7 a.m. Central Standard Time, new offerings, unless otherwise stated. So this past Wednesday, the Oneness Connection Energetic Upliftment offering, the title of the installment, Our Galactic Healing, Jay-Z plus Beyonce revealed. I was guided to share this podcast installment for a bonus podcast this past Friday, which was today. Streaming today, Friday, within the Kingdom Things podcast catalog. All of the allegations and the installments are allegations. And it gets into what we're channeling about today within this community live, soul guided. These are all channeled messages from the soul space, celestial bodies, cosmos, which is one with you and I. We are infinite. We are limitless. We are awakening to this. Which brings me to my call to action. Sit with yourself every day. Ask yourself, hey soul, hey self. What is it that I need to know to come into greater conscious awareness, greater conscious embodiment of my limitless potentials? Wait for the answers because they will come. Your lingo with the universe is most likely unique to yourself. More than more, validate yourself in your knowings when you ask your soul, hey self, what is it that I need to know? Or your inner space, your heart space, your oneness, your existence. What is it that I need to know to come into greater conscious awareness? I just ate cereal, y'all. I'm afraid to smile because I don't know if there's like pieces of cereal in my teeth. So excuse me if I'm just like speaking like I'm not opening my mouth very wide. This is why. Whenever you ask yourself, hey soul, what is it that I need to know to come into greater conscious awareness, conscious embodiment of my limitless potentials? Wait for the answers because they will come. Again, your lingo with the universe is the oneness of all things. God, Allah, Shekinah, Prime Source, Hashem, Brahman, the Most High, the infinite dimensions within and beyond. God, Allah, Shekinah, Prime Source, Hashem, Brahman, the Most High is most likely unique to yourself. The more validate yourself in your knowings to come into have a zeal in regards to awakening and blossoming back into a beautiful, fragrance-filled cosmic bloom, cosmic blossom, cosmic flower, as we all are. I'm excited about life, existence. We are awakening y'all into cosmic orchestration. So the remembrance that we've always been cosmic beings. We were in a gestational phase where we were in dense throngs of energies. The soul ancestral forces say, actually, we want to get right to it, okay? Music debunked. We were in dense throngs of energies where we were calcified in vibrations, and which are correlated to synonymous with thought patterns, ancestral traumas, ancestral cycles, ancestral wounds that said we had a beginning and an end date, that said that we were finite, that said that we were not innately worthy to understand, to trust, to be in our abundance, our wellness, our balance, no death, no disease, no war, no ephemeral peace, no poverty, no pedophilia, no sex trafficking, no human trafficking. This is the Kingdom Things podcast with Asiyah Nicole Phillips, as well as Oneness Connection Energetic Upliftment 2033 prophecy. Y'all, it's celestial and beyond prophecy. It's planetary, celestial, and beyond prophecy. The planet, celestial bodies, and beyond are truly synonymous. We also know it as a Mayan Hopi prophecy, fifth world prophecy, Hinduism, Yuga, turn of a Yuga, golden age. We know it as it's prophesied all over Africa, ancestral wisdoms awakening in the children's DNA or in our DNA. We know it as a Mayan calendar, New World. Kingdom Things which is synonymous with the Kingdom Things podcast, Oneness Connection Energetic Upliftment 2033 prophecy. It's really here and now. Because thank you, shout out to the ancestral force, Albert Einstein. Time and space are relative. Everything is truly here and now. We get to pick and decide where we want to exist, where we want to reside, how we want to exist, how we want to reside in the here and now. I have a song called Uplift. And the lyrics are like, hey, it's wisdoms. It's on my music channel, my music, Asiyah Nicole Music on YouTube. I subscribe. I have all types of genres over there, healing frequencies. My ancestors said, hey, I thought I had to put music down to be who God was calling me to be. I did. I put it down. And then the soul God talked to me like, hey, Asiyah, why do you want to do music? I said at the time that I loved music. And I'm being guided to share, to channel new perspectives in which I've been taught, in which I've gleaned from traversing deep in the inner space, which is one with the celestial bodies of outer space, the galactic and beyond ancestors, planetary, galactic, and beyond ancestors. Music debunked. Music was acting as a clog in our society, in our energy, in our soul, that was keeping us calcified and a dense throng of energies that said that we were finite, that perpetuated death, disease, war, famine, poverty, pedophilia, sex trafficking, human trafficking. Why, Ashley? Because we exist, we're projections from many dimensions, including our future selves. I'm being guided to say specifically our future selves, projected into this experiment. We are beings, forces, energies, limitless energies projected by our future selves that know wellness, that are one with wellness, that are one with the society, that we're one with truly. That is no death, no disease, no war, no famine, world peace, no poverty, no pedophilia, no sex trafficking, no human trafficking. We're projected into these dense throng of energies, and we have the perception, optical experience of the sperm meeting the egg, of a 9-month gestational phase in the womb, being birthed at a canal, at home, in a hospital, in a forest, wherever you're birthed, right? To enter this realm, to this world. Synonymously, we are spiritual beings, highly spiritual beings in which animate the vessel of our parents, to animate the gestation of our existence, to animate the birth of our existence into this realm, as insert your name. Our future selves animating this reality, this realm, to birth us into this realm, to experience this realm of this dense throng vibrations, to grow and evolve out of the density. Another perspective, the galactic immersion experience, the same process. Behind the scenes, our future selves, they have the understanding that they're projecting themselves into this reality, dimensions of themselves into this reality, to put their energy under a microscope, to work out imbalances or the density in a way that is not hampering or hindering their colony, their evolution, to kind of put the experiment or experience of working out the imbalances of their energy in a firmament, or in a space or place or dimensionality or a creation that doesn't harm the evolution of the species or the beings or our future selves, all synonymous, whom projected us into this reality to work out our imbalances, to meet the 2033 prophecy. No death, no disease, no war, no ephemeral peace, no poverty, no pedophilia, no sex trafficking, no human trafficking, or to be the wisdoms from our experience, to be turned on, DNA activation, spiritual awakening, consciousness expansion, celestial galactic oneness, Christ, God, Goddess consciousness, or the remembrance that we are one with cosmic and beyond orchestration. We are one with all beings, all things. We are one with our neighbors. We are one with our families. And our experiences of perceiving separation and dimensionality are the experience of divine evolution, or God, Allah, Shekinah, Prime Source, Hashem, Brahman, the Most High, experiencing God, Allah, Shekinah, Prime Source, Hashem, Brahman, the Most High, in infinite ways, to commune, to relate, to grow and evolve into more wisdoms, more wellness, more balance, more evolution, more stories, more epochs, more creations. Is our existence as galactic beings on a planet within galactic creation is an iota of the potentiality of God, Allah, Shekinah, Prime Source, Hashem, Brahman, the Most High. The potentiality of God, Allah, Shekinah, Prime Source, Hashem, Brahman, the Most High is infinitely more synonymously one with our galactic experience as being biological species on a planet, which is really a realm connected to all of the infinite potentials of God, Allah, Shekinah, Prime Source, Hashem, Brahman, the Most High. We were here to sort out imbalances. We still are. But we have been turned back on so we can be the wisdoms from the imbalance. Choose to be the wisdoms from the imbalance. Principle of correspondence, as below, so above. Everything in our reality is a projection, a manifestation of the energies in which we are. Asking ourselves, hey soul, hey self, what was my day supposed to teach me about myself? What was the people that I met today? What are the stories that I perceived on the radio, in my newspaper, on my news feed? On social media, on TV, what are these news stories supposed to teach me about myself? Again, wait for the answers because they will come, and ask to embody and be the wisdoms from all that we experience, to assist with raising our vibrations frequentially, to be our future selves in the present moment. As time is relative, time is really adjusted and manipulated and changed through vibration, through frequency, in infinite other ways. And right now, we have the understanding of vibration and frequency, raising our vibration to bring the future into the present moment. 2033 futuristic beings of the conscious galactic beings of the cosmos, awakening from our DNA dormancy, to be no death, no disease, no war, no ephemeral peace, no poverty, no pedophilia, no sex trafficking, no human trafficking. Thank you, ancestral forces. They're like, we're not done, Ashley. It's very true. Music was acting as a clog, kept us running in the circles of delusion or forgetfulness of our infinite potentials. Forgetfulness that we're connected to the cosmos. Hiding our divinity in plain sight. Why? Because these entertainers and their art, in which we put on a pedestal, was one with the imbalances that perpetuated death, disease, war, famine, poverty, pedophilia, sex trafficking, human trafficking. So we put these artists and their work on a pedestal. We were telling the cosmos that we like the energies, that we were projected here to balance us out. We were telling the cosmos that we like these energies that perpetuated death, disease, war, famine, poverty, pedophilia, sex trafficking, human trafficking, transcendence. Transcendence meaning like divine forces, God, Allah, Shekinah, Prime Source, Hashem, Brahman, the Most High, celestial bodies. Please allow us to be the wisdoms from our experience, embody the wisdoms, to be the wellness, to raise our vibrations, be our future self in the present moment. No death, no disease, no war, no ephemeral peace, no poverty, no pedophilia, no sex trafficking, no human trafficking. That's what we're seeing in our reality. UFO files being declassified in the United States of America and all around the world. We've never been alone. We've had contact with multidimensional beings, alien beings. Yes, truth. We are one with the multidimensional alien beings. We were in this dense strong, and they co-create, they cohabitate on this planet with us, many species. And we had this forgetfulness and this dense storm of energies where we were idolizing the imbalances. So we couldn't perceive the vibrations and frequencies of dimensions that were right in our face, or our divinity was hidden in plain sight. I have a Kingdom Things podcast installment titled In Plain Sight. I will link below for the playback watchers. You can watch my community lives back on my music page, Asiyah Nicole Music on YouTube. Asiyah Nicole Music on YouTube. In the playlist section, you'll see Facebook community lives. I told the ancestor forces, my future self, I was like, I cannot pick. I don't have to pick music back up because I didn't see. I was like, I don't have to do it. The universal forces, they like the way I do it, the way that we're learning to do it, healing ourselves to the inner space and channeling healing frequencies from the future. Channel healing frequencies from the future into the music, healing words to manifest the future in the present moment into the music, to pull our future selves into the present moment, right? So in plain sight, I'm linking below for the playback watchers. You can watch all of the community lives on music channel Asiyah Nicole Music on YouTube. And I know we're in a sequential reality, so I'm gonna let this breathe. I'm not in no rush at all. I'm gonna let it breathe. So I do offer my music, Asiyah Nicole Music on YouTube. Many albums, many genres, many healing frequencies. You can perceive my evolution in the music. We are truly one. We're truly a collective. So I hope I inspire deep diving in the inner space through prayer meditation to learn who you like, why you were manifested, like why the cosmic bodies, the divine God, Allah, Shekinah, Prime Source, Hashem, Brahman, the Most High, like what's God's highest plan for your existence, which is truly just your existence. Understand, as you exist because you're important. The divine didn't create you for no reason. We exist, and that's our utmost importance. I still hope I inspired to deep diving in the inner space to come into greater conscious awareness, greater conscious embodiment of your limitless potentials, your wellness, your balance in the present moment. You're welcome. Thank you. Yeah. So in plain sight, link below for the playback watchers. For the playback watchers. In plain sight, it's an audio style Kingdom Things podcast installment. So I was living my life and I was channeling messages from the soul, from the spirit, from the oneness of all things, ancestral forces, and my voice memos. And then I stitched them together, amalgamate the voice memos to create In Plain Sight audio style Kingdom Things podcast installment. See, I'm excited. I hope y'all are excited too. We're awakening and remembering that we're limitless energies manifested as, insert your name, galactic being of the cosmos. We call ourselves the human species, understanding there are many human bipedal races in the cosmos. And then we're truly one with all species, all races. We're all truly one. There's that as well, which is really cool. It's really cool. It's really, really cool. Let's take this beat. This is real quick. Channeling pretty quickly all these healing frequencies. Yeah, so as you journey your inner space and you follow your heart space, you lead life through your heart space. Understand you're assisting with cosmic ordering, or you're operating as a conscious cosmic being. Or when you follow your heart space, you live life through your heart space, your soul space ordering, your soul space guidance. You're assisting with the evolution of the universes, all beings, all things, which is really beautiful and abundant, super abundant, super abundant. I channeled in my podcast, all throughout the podcast, all up and throughout the podcast. I've been channeling them for like the last 4 or 5 years. The content is timeless. Ancestral forces from the galaxies and beyond, welcoming us back into conscious awareness of our symbiotic oneness nature with the cosmic bodies and beyond. Our synaptical understanding of cosmic bodies. This coming Monday, Kingdom Things Podcast with Asiyah Nicole Phillips, May 4th, 2026. We have a new installment called A Convening Part 2, A Shift. I channel Tahuti, the ancestral force Tahuti, Ancestral Force, Rabbi Yeshua, Ancestral Force, Maha Avatar Babaji, baby, we heal up. We heal up. It gets candid. I share my candid dimensions of my story, my evolution, to inspire atonement or facing the self and letting the soul tell you like why you went through this, to garner the wisdom, to be the wellness, be the balance, higher vibrations, to be your future self in the present moment. It's really good. The whole catalog again is timeless. The whole catalog is timeless. Is it responsible? Where is it? Pretty. Okay, so I wasn't going to talk about it. I wasn't going to talk about on this live, but I guess it is responsible to share here the channeled messages that I got from the cosmos. Why are we now? Why is the music industry no longer clogging up our energy to keep us from rising, mind, body, soul, spirit, to remembrance, to symphonic synchronicity, evolution, growth with cosmic and beyond orchestration, wellness and balance, no death, no disease, no war, no famine, world peace, no poverty, no pedophilia, no sex trafficking, no human trafficking, because everything's coming to the light. Everything that was hidden in the darkness is coming to the light. No one can no longer spell cast illusion to supersede cosmic ordering, what divine evolution doing. For all beings, all things, uplifting us. We're in the second coming of Christ, another dimension of the prophecy, second coming of Christ, where we're all awakening to our limitless potentials from within, all awakening to the remembrance that we're one with Jesus Christ, we're one, or Rabbi Yeshua, we're one with our neighbors, we're one with our brothers, we're one with our sisters, we're one with our mother, we're one with our father, we're one with the optical experience of being many beings. We're one energy with the optical experience of being infinite dimensions. And baby, nobody can spell cast to supersede cosmic ordering anymore. I ain't want to talk about this here, but it's probably responsible. It's probably the responsible thing to do. It's probably a responsible thing to do because I shared about it this past Wednesday's Oneness Connection Energetic Upliftment transmission. I was guided to share within the Kingdom Things podcast catalog. I got an installment coming Monday, so we got a bonus installment today within the Kingdom Things podcast installment. Let me get the precise title, y'all. Galactic Heritage Healing, Beyonce plus Jay-Z revealed. Y'all, when I tell you, I grew up as a fan of Beyonce, okay? Luckily, like my soul put brakes on it, put buffers on it, so I didn't go too wild about it. Not my conscious mind. I didn't go too wild. I was open to seeing a different dimension. I was open because my soul got me to other stuff. To, hey, Ashley, look at this too. I remember I was in high school, so I grew up, baby. When I was a little kid, the first time I saw Beyonce, I remember I was like in my living room as a kid, and I looked up on the TV, and the Bills, Destiny Child music videos on the TV. I was like, I was enamored, right? Because I was amnesiac. Like, baby, a lot of us, to some extent, projecting into this reality to sort out imbalances. So we forget that we're one with celestial bodies. We forget, don't put no thing on the pedestal, because everything that you see is a projection of our one energy in many dimensions. Everything that you see is one with you. Nothing is above you. Nothing is below you. I put Beyonce on a pedestal, like something that someone to be like. So I idolize Beyonce, right? Someone to be like I want to sing like Beyonce. I want to be like Beyonce, a bit. You know, the persona, right? Not who she was behind closed doors, allegedly. So over the past few years, I was catalyzed onto my spiritual awakening journey in 2018. And the soul's like, you got to heal. Actually, to the inner space, I've been healing. And so the universe has turned me on to my magical powers. I know whatever I incantate, whatever I focus on, that thing's coming in. That shit is selling in, coming in. So it was like, the soul, my future self, my higher self, baby, was like, Ashley, that's not what you want. The galaxies, the universe is like, we don't think you want that. That's what you asking for. To be a big superstar, pop star artist. Something like Beyonce. We're like, we don't think that's what you want. We don't think that. And I was like, they were like, can we show you what you're asking for? What you don't see? I said, surely. And baby, in prayer and meditation, the soul would sit me down. I'd be like, hey, I go to prayer meditation all the time. All the time. I pray and meditate all day. I'm getting soul guidance, soul lessons all day through the inner space. Right. Gratefully. Encourage it. Highly encouraged. And, so, you know, it was a few sessions where I sat down and the focus was, you know, Beyonce, Jay-Z, their energy, what they do behind closed doors. Allegedly. And I was like, oh, hell no. I was like, nah, I don't want that. I was like, no. I don't want that. I was like, good, Ashley. We're glad to hear that. So I've been following my heart space, my soul space, and I'm a channeler for the divine, as we all truly are. You know, the cosmic bodies, the ancestral forces, the Galactic Federation of Light, which, you know, you can read about the Galactic Federation of Light through United States of America documents that will be declassified. For actually documents from governments from all over the world that have declassified documents when it comes to the Galactic Federation of Light and extraterrestrial, multidimensional beings. The Galactic Federation of Light was like, Ashley, we're grateful. Melchizedek, White Brotherhood, they said, Ashley, we're grateful that you chose, you know, to be an emissary for the light, to help, you know, share healing frequencies and wisdoms to help awaken us all in the mass. I say yes. I say you're welcome. I'm grateful too that I was fortified with the soul gifts, soul tools, which we all are. Again, call to action. Deep dive in your inner space. Ask your soul, hey self, what is it that I need to know to come into greater conscious awareness, greater conscious embodiment of my limitless potentials, of our limitless potentials. We're all truly fortified. So, I have a lot of gratitude. So I grew up idolizing Beyonce, transcendence, and I got a prophecy to channel the cosmic bodies, celestial bodies. Like, hey, Ashley, can you please share this message with your ascension cycle, your ascension class of humans of planet Earth? I just said yes, and I did. Galactic healing is all alleged. Galactic Heritage Healing, Beyonce plus Jay-Z revealed. Streaming Oneness Connection Energetic Upliftment, Timeless Catalog on YouTube. That's Oneness Connection Energetic Upliftment, Timeless Catalog on YouTube. As well as Kingdom Things Podcast with Ashley Nicole Phillips, Timeless Catalog on YouTube as well as Spotify. The stuff I was shown, I was like, oh. And the soul had to do it in increments over time, like over 3 years. Because putting that all in my, like, it would have probably shattered my my psyche, or who I believed I was. Because when you understand, when we traverse reality, evolution, our existence, and we identify our existence with certain points and understandings, when those points and understandings are stripped to be something else, it's like who we believe we are is adjusted and changed as well. So over 3 years, the soul was showing me these things, just like bit by bit, fitting me bit by bit by bit. So when it comes to allegations regarding Beyonce and Jay-Z. So Jay-Z allegedly being a pedophile, rapist, murdering folks allegedly. Beyonce being a pedophile allegedly, murdering folks, you know, being a part of, like, wanting people murdered allegedly, including Kathy White allegedly. Now, if I'm not the only one that shares these messages, and over the years, when my soul was like, wouldn't let me calcify and idolizing her, my soul would guide me to videos like, hey, videos that were accusing her of being a Satanist. Over the years, my soul would guide me to these videos to keep but I wouldn't believe it. Like, I would see it, my soul would guide, I would see it, but I would like, I still had that spell over me, where I didn't understand everything. My soul showed me this for a reason. Ask about it through the inner space. I didn't have this conscious remembrance. But my soul would show me these things. Like, hey, Ashley, hey, Ashley, hey, Ashley. So that's what I mean when I say my soul was kind of buffering the idolatry factor. Like, my soul would still show me, hey, Ashley, this. Hey, Ashley. Because it's a spell. And I'll talk about it in Galactic, allegedly. I talk about it in the installment Galactic Heritage Healing Beyonce plus Jay-Z revealed. All of these allegations. Allegedly. So we were idolizing Beyonce and Jay-Z, putting them on pedestals, couples goals, all these things, when behind closed doors the whole time, they're completely different people. Doing completely, baby, things we would never consent to consciously. But when we idolize them, we're putting that energy that manifests allegedly pedophiles, rapers, killers, swindlers, allegedly. When we idolize their persona, or who they present to be, put it on a pedestal. We're idolizing the energies that manifest and procreate and perpetuate death, disease, war, famine, poverty, pedophilia, sex trafficking, human trafficking, allegedly. That's why cosmic ordering, the divine ancestral forces are bringing all this to the light. As we awaken, we're being turned back on to our oneness with all things, God, Christ consciousness, galactic oneness, celestial consciousness. To remember that we're one with divine wisdoms, we're one with infinite wisdoms. This experience of being calcified and experiencing and perceiving death, disease, war, famine, poverty, pedophilia, sex trafficking, human trafficking was a part of the makings of us. It's time to be the wisdoms from the makings of us, to be wellness, to be upliftment, to be unconditional love, or the ability to have community or pupils or beings that are part of our ascension cycle of divine evolution. Our ascension cycle meaning they were in the same game as us, the same gestational cycle, and we're all rising to divine remembrance, divine awareness that we're one with the celestial bodies. To be able to forgive these beings. Why? Because principle of correspondence, as below, so above. Everything in my reality is a mirror of the energy in which I am. To be the wisdoms. Feel how you feel. But lean back into the wisdoms. To manifest wellness for yourself, for your lineage, for all beings, all things. You don't want to play anyone's villain. Understand when we get super upset and we have all these things to say, yes, it's warranted. But also understand you're playing into the storyline of other people. Saying that to say be the wisdoms. Oh yeah, I remember we're all one. That is fucked up. That alleged, that's fucked up. If those allegations are true, that's fucked up. Let me lean back into my heart space. We're playing a game. We're divine evolution. And I'm awakening to my universal wisdoms. As below, so above. Everything in my reality is showing me dimensions of myself are one energy manifested in infinite ways. I'm glad I didn't have a front row seat to their experiences. But so can I garner the wisdoms to be the wellness so we don't manifest shit like this anymore. And so shall it be. The galactic forces like Asiyah, yes, please share the wisdoms. So that y'all don't continue to war with yourselves or each other. Share the wisdoms. So we are raising out of these cycles of perpetuating these imbalances. If we just point fingers, shame, blame, a scapegoat, we would only perpetuate the imbalances. We have to say, okay, let me be the wisdoms from this soul space. To rise our vibrations, our frequencies, so we don't perpetuate these imbalances. On the other side of this game, not yet. Okay, cool. I agree. Yeah, I'm not gonna share that yet. Not gonna share that yet. This shit, because we gotta let these things work out. We gotta let, baby. We're in a sequential reality. We just gotta let, we gotta allow everything to manifest and all types of things. Allegedly. Oh, Jay-Z is gonna be found out. Allegedly. Like there's FBI indictments coming allegedly. And allegedly, like you can go listen to like a lot of tarot readers on YouTube, and a lot of times, allegedly, Beyonce will be read, her energy will be read as if she's a victim in it. Like Jay-Z was her handler. She's been victimized by Jay-Z, and there's truth to this. Allegedly, the celestial bodies, they want me to share this. The celestial bodies were like we gave her grace for the fact that she was in her father's care and transferred straight into Jay-Z's care or manipulation. Her father's manipulation straight into Jay-Z's manipulation. So she never really got to know herself. She never really got to be her authentic soul self, or learn herself through her inner space, who she wants to be. She never got to decide on that, because she went from her father's, Matthew Knowles' manipulation into Jay-Z's manipulation. So the soul space, celestial bodies, ancestors, like, we were giving her grace. Allegedly, they've been giving her grace, you know, and not showing, and not really sharing and showing and divulging in the masses, or just letting the spell rock. Letting the beehive spell rock. So they've been letting it rock. Been giving her grace because they sit with her, allegedly. When she's in prayer meditation, allegedly. Hey, you need to leave Jay-Z so we can help you heal, allegedly. Leave him so we can help you heal, allegedly. And she has not taken that offer. So they're like, okay, everything got to come to the light. So that Beyonce beehive spell, that shit is over. Okay? We're no longer hypnotizing the masses just so your persona can rock. Allegedly, she's right there with raping kids. Allegedly. Okay? And I talk about it in the installment. Galactic Heritage Healing, Beyonce and Jay-Z revealed. These are all allegations, alleged. I talk about it. I channel through the soul space, the wisdoms about it. So we were idolizing these beings, these energies that were allegedly perpetuating death, disease, war, famine, poverty, pedophilia, sex trafficking, human trafficking. So it kept us calcified. We were telling the cosmos, we were manifesting the perpetuation of death, disease, war, famine, poverty, pedophilia, sex trafficking, human trafficking, because we're idolizing these beings, allegedly Jay-Z and Beyonce and many other beings. They're not the only ones, but I'm part of the cleanup crew for this right here. This is what's been put on my soul space to help channel and heal, healing frequencies and healing messages. So this is what I'm sharing. Okay. I have a front row experience with getting over the idolatry, working through those emotions, those energies, to be wellness, to be divine remembrance, to be no death, no frequency of no death, no disease, no war, no famine, no peace, no poverty, no pedophilia, no sex trafficking, no human trafficking. I want to thank y'all so much for dropping into this Facebook community live. It's been a quick one, but it's all that the soul, ancestral forces, galactic forces want me to share to the community, to humanity. Again, my podcast, Kingdom Things Podcast with Asiyah Nicole Phillips, is available to stream for free on YouTube and Spotify. Timeless catalog. Don't be afraid to deep dive in there, as well as deep dive in your inner space, okay? And ask your inner space questions. You know, journal, pray, meditate, ask your soul who you're supposed to be. Hey, soul, hey, self, what is it that I need to know in this moment? To embody and be the energies of who I came into creation to be. Highest timeline of evolution is universally aligned, universally assigned for the upliftment and regeneration of all things. Then we also have my other sister brother podcast, Oneness Connection Energetic Upliftment, which is available to stream for free on YouTube. Timeless catalog. We do Powwow sessions over there, so we deep dive through the inner space. And we ask the ancestral forces and questions about our human nature, to evolve our human nature to be more in alignment with our expanded existential fundamental truths, or our limitless nature. Oneness Connection Energetic Upliftment is available to stream for free on YouTube. Again, my music, Asiyah Nicole Music, is available to stream for free on YouTube. Many genres, many healing frequencies, much of my evolution and growth. Don't idolize me. Don't put me on the pedestal. I channel everything I create from the soul space, inner space. Deep dive into your inner space to be one with the frequencies that are your limitless potentials, that are your wellness, that are your balance. And this is an infinite journey. Growing into greater conscious awareness, conscious embodiment of our limitless potentials, our wellness, our balance. I like to offer my offerings as healing frequencies to aid in our journey of evolution and growth, not substituted. Always consult with your inner space, your soul, prayer, meditation, and whichever ancestral force you feel to convene with. I'm also an author. I authored the Unconditional Love Literature Parcel, which is a 3-part book series. My soul was like a few years ago, like 2021. Hey, Ashley, you don't remember who you are. Transcendence. We remember. We're up, we're awakened. Awakening is an infinite journey of growing and evolving. It's a greater awareness and greater embodiment of our limitless wellness and balance potentials. I channeled the Unconditional Love Literature Parcel, a 3-part book series. The first 2 parts, Asiyah's story, coming on the story of Asiyah, followed by the story of Asiyah. I am home. I'm home. Asiyah is a teenage girl growing up in a New York City foster care system. And she was birthed into this room, into her realm of reality, forgetting her oneness with unconditional love, wellness, and balance. She journeys her evolution, her growth. Ancestral forces come in and convene to help her remember. The universes orchestrate manifestations of her evolution to help her remember. Does it sound familiar? It's our journey of existence. Everything we've experienced in our lives, every single person, it's a soul space, aligning us with higher truths of who we are, higher frequencies, or situations and manifestations of ourselves that are aiding our journey into coming into greater conscious awareness, greater conscious embodiment of our limitless nature, our oneness, our tandem nature with all beings, all things, or Allah, Shekinah, Prime Source, Hashem, Brahman, the Most High, God, the infinite dimensions within and beyond. Allah, Shekinah, Prime Source, Hashem, Brahman, Shekinah, the Most High, God. The third part of the unconditional love literature parcel is my other half. My other half is synonymous with our existential fundamental nature. There's infinite dimensions to our existential fundamental nature, including being one energy manifested as infinite dimensions. My other half, one soul manifests as two beings over many lifetimes. They know they're supposed to co-create a love and a life together. They will do so. Which love story? Under which circumstances? The books are prophetic. The Unconditional Love Literature Parcel is available in the Amazon bookstore. If you go to the latest Kingdom Things podcast with Asiyah Nicole Phillips installment, go into the description. You'll see a few links in regards to the Unconditional Love Literature Parcel. You'll see where you're able to stream the first two parts, the first two books, Coming Home, the Story of Asiyah, followed by the Story of Asiyah, I'm Home, within the Kingdom Things podcast with Asiyah Nicole Phillips YouTube catalog. I incantate or read the books audio style, and they're available. Two playlists, again, available within the Kingdom Things podcast with Asiyah Nicole Phillips YouTube catalog. You'll also see the links specified for digital downloads, $9.99 plus tax for each book, so $29.97 plus tax for digital downloads of 3 books, the Unconditional Love Literature Parcel. If you're doing paperback copies mailed to your home, it's actually 2 downloads or 2 purchases. The first 2 books, Asiyah's Story, Coming Home, the Story of Asiyah, followed by the Story of Asiyah, I'm Home, is in 1 binding. The third part, My Other Half, is in a 2nd binding. $19.99 plus tax for Asiyah's Story, the first 2 books. $9.99 plus tax for My Other Half, the 3rd book. $29.98 plus tax plus shipping and handling for the paperback copies mailed to your home. Again, you can find these specified links within the latest Kingdom Things podcast with Asiyah Nicole Phillips published podcast, or the Oneness Connection Energetic Upliftment latest published podcast. Go into the description, you'll see the links specified, audiobook style, digital downloads, paperback copies. You also have my animated series, Asiyah Story, the animated series. I channel a lot of healing frequencies, wisdoms, conscious awareness of our multidimensionality within the animated series. Asiyah Story, the animated series, is available to stream AP short stories on YouTube. Again, you can go to the latest podcast posting into the description to get to the link to go straight to the channel. Lastly, but certainly not least, I have a live series called Out of the Box. So we're all experiencing in some way awakening to remembrance that we're limitless within this experience of dimensionality or edges or form or the illusion of finite. Out of the Box is available to stream on my music channel, Asiyah Nicole Music, on YouTube playlist section. Out of the Box. We also have my intuitive dancing show over there called Dancery. And then again, the Facebook Community Live playbacks, you'll find Asiyah Nicole Music on YouTube. Lastly, but certainly not least, I have a cooking show, Magic Meals with Asiyah Nicole Phillips. I enjoy cooking. I intuitively cook. Whatever the ancestors tell me to put in the pot, the pan, the baking dish, this is what we put into the pot, the pan, the baking dish. We joke, we laugh, we channel healing frequencies, wisdoms. Sometimes we get divine revelations. Magic Meals with Asiyah Nicole Phillips is available to stream on YouTube. I also have a couple mukbang series over there where we eat and I channel whatever the soul space puts in the soul space to channel and talk about. Thank y'all again for showing up to this Facebook Community Live. I love you. Love on yourself. Self-love is the best love because it helps you come into greater conscious awareness as well as conscious embodiment of our limitless nature. Self-love is the best love because the way you love on yourself is a mirror to how the world loves on you or how the world manifests. Self-love is the best love because you are loving your truest truth. So get that love to yourself first. We'll see y'all later. Bye.